Cool. Hello, everyone. Welcome to our speedball tournament. I think we're playing with Aaron. I've got him on the line, so we're probably going to discuss after the rounds. But playing, so deafening. See you in a bit. Okay, what have we got on the first deal? So we have 18. I'm going to start with the diamond. Let's check out our opponents. Some players from the US. I guess I'm going to do the normal thing and bid 2-0. I think some players might jump to 3-0 trump, but on some off chance that partner really has some sort of slam try, he's more than welcome to explore. A direct jump to 3-0 would, I think I mentioned in the past, kind of tend to show these like solid hands with a single minor. So this is going to be the first time that I actually got someone on voice. We're doing this over Discord. So pretty excited about that. That maybe we'll, assuming we finish the rounds early enough, and I know that Aaron plays quite quickly, I'm going to try not to disappoint this time, also play a bit quick. We'll be able to talk a little bit, which I think would be more exciting maybe for the audience. Also makes the game a little more fun overall. Doesn't look like there's a whole lot to this hand. Partner's just going to take some finesses, basically, and run as many tricks as he can. And let's see, it looks like maybe he's going to duck a spade or something like that. Not exactly sure. Oh, okay. He's going to go after the club suit. For some extra tricks, which is also a reasonable thing to try. And he definitely wants to pitch a diamond here. That will leave open both clubs and spades for potential extra tricks. Although, I will say this kind of makes squeezes a little difficult to pull off sometimes. But yes, the 10 of clubs does fall. Felt like that's what was going on. East had followed with the 8 on the third round of the suit. And now we'll see if he claims. Nope, I'm just going to quickly play it out. Not too bad. A bit of an unusual opening lead from East leading a heart, or sorry, from West leading a heart rather than their longer spade suit. Am I playing with the robots again? Okay, well, on to the next deal. We have a 6 count, a vulnerable partner can't bid over a diamond. I am not too keen on coming into this auction. 1 heart, okay. I like my prospects on defense against this contract. Well, I expect partner's probably going to lead a club against most, or maybe I'm going to lead a club against most contracts here. If 1-no passes out, I might actually try a spade. Oh, partner doubles. Okay, so that suggests partner has diamonds. I'm okay with that. Does that mean I want to lead my singleton diamond, though? Not sure. Not sure. I might still lead a spade. I mean, the point is, I think I'm likely to get in with a heart trick at some point, and then I can switch to a singleton diamond. Nah, partner asked for diamonds. I'm gonna trust. I will trust the diamond lead. And holy, what is this? East has 18? What is going on? Oh no. Well, this is not gonna go well for us. Yikes. Uh-huh. Well, this is kind of unfortunate, but I mean, East passing one no trump is pretty ridiculous. Very, very strange auction overall. Anyway, I mean, I don't hate partner's attempt. It looks like he had King Jack 10 fifth or King Jack 10 sixth the diamonds over there. And he thinks that suits are not splitting particularly well for the opponents. And he was right about that. I mean, I liked the fact that I had hearts sitting behind West. But yes, it does kind of look like, unfortunately, East-West really played us on this one. And realistically, I didn't have a great spot to run to. Now, maybe this partnership would not have doubled me if I had been 2 clubs, but even if they didn't double 2 clubs, we might still just be going for like for 200 or 300 in that contract if they passed it out. I mean, it seems a little strange that East has not taken an action earlier in the hand. But all right. Well, the declare is going to cash out, and partner's also going to cash out, and I can save my club queen. Unfortunately, they made it just on the nose here. Yikes. I mean, I guess East did well to stay out of 2 no trump, but this is not the kind of bid you want to be making. Passing your partner's 1 no when you've showed nothing more than a minimum opener with 18 highs. Alright, last deal of the set. I think we're playing 15 to 17 no trumps. I don't recall if that's what Aaron told me. I have a 5-card suit. I'm going to invite. I will bid 2 clubs and invite with 2 no trump. And I would not at all be surprised if partner took this in to 3 no, even with a relatively minimal hand. Just because I think he's also probably picked up on the fact that we're playing against a fairly weak partnership. But he has 4-4 in the majors, which does not make my Jack 9-8 fifth of clubs look all that good, unfortunately. I haven't had a lot of work to do on this this set of deals. So, all right, what does it look like his prospects are in this contract? Well, he has 16 and a good 16, so pretty much approve of his decision to bid 3-no. The opening club lead kind of helps us. I mean, we are now going about setting up my club suit. Whoa. Well, on this defense, I'm happy with the diamond switch. I was going to say it looks like the opponents have figured out the right suit to switch to. But now, yeah, it looks like he has 2 entries. He can use the ace of diamonds and a spade. Unfortunately, we can't take the spade finesse like this, but he's going to be able to knock out the remaining club honor and use the spade queen as an entry to dummy. The opponents will be able to cash a heart along with their club, but that will be 9 tricks. So well played, partner. Now you can try and sneak a heart through if he wants. Probably a reasonable choice. I don't expect it to work, but maybe it does. Yeah, kind of felt like West might have the heart ace. But that's the last trick for the defense. Making 3. Well played. Well played. Yo, what's up?
Yo.
6th round.
Sorry about the second board. I guess I didn't play the
Are you sorry about the second board?
Not sorry, but it was an unfortunate dummy.
the 18 count that couldn't find a call over a no trump. Yes, I
checked out one dumb. Yeah.
Yeah, it was definitely an unfortunate dummy.
You had a disappointing number of high card points, I'll say that.
No, I really did. I was super excited about it. I was like, man, I don't know what I'm supposed to lead. Do I try a 10 of spades? Do I just lead the diamond that partner asked for? I went with the stiff diamond. But it was not to be. I would say a little unfortunate to get what may well just be a 0 against a weak pair.
Yeah, it happens. On the first board, something interesting happened when the 8 of clubs showed up. Because now I was pretty sure that the person, I mean, if they had king 10-8 little, they would have covered. So I was actually pretty sure the guy had 10-3 when he didn't cover the jack.
Yep. Yeah, I think I had mentioned that as well. I mean, weak opponents tend to just play their, lowest spot card. So, unless he had switched to the 2 of clubs from 8-2 Doubleton.
Yeah, which would be very bizarre, but then the likelihood that West has king Doubleton of spades goes up considerably.
Yeah.
From my perspective, I didn't know what was going on in hearts.
Right.
The 9 of hearts turned out to be to my right, which is why I got a club shift. It seemed a little odd that I got a club shift, since presumably the guy could have still had queen 10-9 length and hearts, but looking at the hand, yeah, looking at the hand, that's not what was happening.
Yeah.
The people who get a high club lead here on board 3 will probably do a little better.
Do you think people are leading a high club ever? I don't know the field very well. I know you play a lot more of these than I do. Anyway, all right, on to the next round. Good luck.
Yep.
Okay, so what have we got? I have 13. Yeah, so Aaron makes a good point on the very last deal that maybe if West were to lead a high club, then they'll do a bit better in this contract of 3-0, but kind of like I said, it looked like that diamond around to the 9 was really good for our side, and we do score 100%. Sorry, it's on me. I didn't mean to pause. It looked like the opponents were thinking for a second. Taking a look at our opponents, a couple more players from the USA. Yeah, so this is a little bit faster time control than we had yesterday in the rounds, three board rounds and 5 minutes aboard. There's kind of like this match point mantra that when everyone's vulnerable, you don't want to declare a no trump. When everyone's not vulnerable, you do want to declare a no trump. But sometimes you just have to bid your hand. Partner bids 3 diamonds. I think it's just competitive in general. Maybe if I had a really good hand, like with a 5th diamond and a good diamond suit and like an absolute maximum with good spade stoppers, then I might try 3-no. But yeah, partner's just competing on this hand. So we miss a heart fit, a little unfortunate. But partner's kind of stuck for a call. He could have tried making a takeout double, but he might have been afraid I would bid clubs. I think I'm just going to duck the first round of spades. And my plan is to try and isolate East with the remaining spade. Maybe if West has the diamond ace, then they won't be able to cash a spade. I can ditch it on my good hearts. I do strongly suspect East has the diamond ace, though. Yeah, it's really looking like that's what's going on on this deal. So unfortunately, East will be able to... Oh! East does not have the diamond ace. And now... Okay, so a couple of interesting options. I think I'm just going to play a diamond. And the reason being that West can win, and West can tap me in clubs. Oh, never mind. Looks like the opponents are not really interested in taking the ace of diamonds at all. Did I miss something? I'm really not sure what's going on this deal. But I'm pretty excited about the way this has worked out. So they will get the ace of diamonds eventually, but I can cross-ref the remainder for 10 tricks. What did I miss? A very strange line of defense. A very strange line of defense. I'm just going to play out the last 2 tricks. Rather than claiming, I think it'll go faster. At least I'm hopeful it goes faster. Okay, 10 tricks. Interesting. I have a strong no trump. And unlike the robots, Aaron, I think, does know Puppet Stamen. So I would expect us to reach spades if we have a 5-3 fit. And it's also important that I'm going to be accepting an invitation. So that if it does go something like no trump, 2 clubs, 2 spades, 2 no trump, I can bid 3 spades. No, presumably a relay to 3 clubs. So I'll bid 3 clubs. I'm hoping this is not intended as like both minors, in which case I will have done the wrong thing. Okay, partner has diamonds. I have a very good hand. But I think I'm just gonna pass. So we'll see what happens. I mean, East might balance in with 3 hearts, but okay. We get to 3 diamonds. I mean, I wouldn't at all be surprised if 3-0 is making. 5 diamonds feels a bit far off though, so good luck, partner. Okay. I kind of like what he's doing in general here. Going after the spade suit to potentially ditch his loser immediately. If this works, he might just be able to cross-ruff the hand because he does have these kind of pesky clubs that he wants to rough and dummy. And if the spade gets roughed, he can still ditch a heart. Maybe the player who roughed roughs with a natural trump trick, or maybe they don't rough at all. Now I think he's gonna try and rough some clubs in the dummy. Okay, East popping up with the club king gives a lot of information away. It could be that East is just doing this from something like King Doubleton, and that would be a good defensive play, but Aaron's trusting, so he's crossing back to dummy to lead another club up, trying to set up his queen. Makes a lot of sense. This way he can cash the diamond ace, he'll only need to rough 1 club in the dummy. Which he can do now. And well done. Another 130 for our side. I expect this one to maybe score a little better than the one on the previous deal, just because we happened to miss a heart fit on the previous board. Yeah, not so bad. Maybe we would do okay in spades as well in a 5-2 fit. It's possible. Still pretty happy with our auction. Well, we have a big hand this time. So unfortunately 2 spades is natural, which means I could either overcall 2 hearts or maybe 2 no trump. I'm gonna try 2 hearts. I wonder if doubles support. Suppose I should find that out now that partner's raised. I think clicking on bids tends to ask the opponents of something. Okay, I will bid game. Just wanted to make sure that East double was not penalty, for example. It's proper procedure, at least in the ACBL, to alert support doubles or anything that's really artificial, as long as it's not a very strong bid. So the fact that East did not alert, the only natural explanation for double is penalty. Okay, so last hand of the set, and I don't think I can score plus 130 on this one, unfortunately, or maybe fortunately for our side. All right. Let's duck a spade. The reason I want to duck is I plan to ruff a spade in the dummy, and there aren't really switches that necessarily hurt me all that much. So, okay, if East has turned up with the King, Queen of Spades, and it feels like the Ace of Hearts or the King of Hearts is offside. I mean, this Ace of Diamonds might not necessarily be but the 2 diamonds from West. Yeah, it does kind of feel like the King of Hearts is offside. Okay. Let's ruff a spade in the dummy and play Ace of Hearts and a heart. So I expect West to win. Probably play a diamond back. I would be very happy with a club return, but okay. We get a spade or a diamond, kind of doesn't matter. And I guess I'm just gonna pull the last trump and pray that the clubs come home. Nope. Not quite. Sorry, partner. Maybe I could have done better on this one. Rip.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know that playing East for a 7-3-2-1 hand is the play, especially when they don't lead a club, or the Ace of Diamonds from Ace King Queen 7th.
True.
Good luck working that out.
Yeah, I mean, I probably could have got out for down 1 or something. I mean, I'm not thrilled about the way I played this last hand. I worked out the King of Hearts was offside, and that was kind of the end of it. I was like, okay.
It's just bizarre that they didn't lead a diamond.
Yeah.
You'll have no trouble, I don't think, on a diamond lead.
Is that true? Do I not get tapped out all the same?
Well, I assume you're just going to start on clubs. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe that's nonsense.
Alright. Next round. Good luck us. So how'd we do? Ooh, the very first board we got 100. So I kind of flipped what I thought the results were. And yeah, this was not ideal. Probably could have gotten out for one fewer down. Okay, 17 highs, 5-5. This is not the kind of hand I would open to no trump. So, 2 hearts from partner, let's get into game as soon as possible. Guess I should check out our opponents. One player from the USA with a cute cat picture. And what do we get for an opening lead? Kind of expecting a club from shortness. Oh my. So this could be from King 10 third, and I might feel very silly if yeah, I might feel very silly if I put up the ace and West ruffs. But, and it's possible it's from King 10 third. I mean, East could have all of the missing kings. Still, I think I'm popping club ace. Okay. So it does look like West has the king 10 doubleton of clubs. I suppose I'll rough my diamond now in the dummy. And I'll try the Queen of Hearts. Sure. Just in case East has like a singleton 10 or 9, it is possible that I actually want to take a heart finesse now. That's just crazy talk, right? I mean, West should not be ducking the ace with ace 10 fourth. I do expect the diamond return, which is totally fine. I will pull trumps, knock out the king of clubs, and claim my 11 tricks. This time, the trump suit was not splitting poorly enough for our side. I wonder if I should have knocked out the club king before roughing a diamond and going after trumps on this one. I kind of didn't want to do it because it exposed a little information to the opponents. Like when West doesn't give East a club rough, then they know about the club situation. But it would have protected myself a bit better against 4-1 trumps. So yeah, I think that was probably a pretty big mistake on my part. It didn't cost 14, but I do not have shortness in diamonds. So it's not really my job to act on this auction, at least not yet. If the auction goes like a spade pass 2 spades, I can make a takeout double. Ooh, diamond pass pass. Partner bids spade. Two diamonds from West. I'm gonna bid 2 spades. I think it's our most likely fit. Double by me probably would have been penalty, so I don't think I had that available. I could have tried something like 2 hearts, but yeah, I'm pretty happy just playing in the 5-2 spade fit. It looks like hearts would have worked out better for us this time. Maybe. I suppose we'll see how the spades divide. If the jack of spades comes down, then we take just as many tricks in spades as we do in hearts. And is that actually... It looks like we missed a game. That could be on me. I mean, I just have a really awkward hand when partner balances with a spade. There's no guarantee that partner actually has, you know, all of these values that he has over here. He had, what, 13? It's possible in the balancing seat that he might only have, you know, 8, 7 even. He's just trying to reopen the auction in case I have a real hand. In this case I do, so maybe this is not a great result for us. But it looks like we are speeding through this round, so that should mean partner will be able to give his opinion on this deal. At imps, I would probably have manufactured something. I don't know what that something would have been. Maybe 2 hearts. Maybe 2 diamonds. Anyway, not happy about the result, but it does feel like just a very difficult hand. I mean, West's actions on this auction are just not very good. One diamond's fine, but rebidding 2 diamonds with a minimum opening hand, he's just asking for trouble. If I had a real penalty double, he was going to be going down so much. Okay, 3 passes to West, who opens a diamond. And we'll note that partner wasn't able to open in 3rd seat, so with my 6 count, the opponents should have a game, which means I'm going to be pretty excited if they stop short, although, okay, looks like they're not stopping short. I guess I'm just going to lead a heart. That's a pretty good dummy. That is a very strong dummy. Now, normally, this 3-no trump jump would, I think I've said this many times, would show a long solid minor, maybe a semi-solid minor. But in this case, I more suspect that West just has this, like, 18 to 19 count sort of thing. Gross. This is super gross here. The opponents are just running all of the tricks. And that makes it look like the hearts are... No, I guess partner could have a 5-card heart suit that he started with. And now it also kind of feels like maybe I should have been leading a club against this contract. Would we have beat this on a club lead? It looks like we would have gotten 4 tricks, which is what we ended up with. Wait, what all happened? Didn't they have 4 spades, 4 hearts? Did Declare drop a trick? It looks like Declare dropped a trick.
What's that on the...
On this last one, don't they have 4 spades, 4 hearts, and 2 aces for 10? And they took 9 of them?
Yeah, they have.
Okay.
Yeah, they have 10 aces on the lead.
Yeah. So, what would you have done with my hand on board 8?
I think the normal thing to do these days is just double, and that's just like a good hand. It's not necessarily trapping behind.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was worried that double was penalty. So.
Yeah, I mean, this is kind of the hand that that kind of you want double to just be kind of actiony,
right?
Rather than just penalty. Although, I mean, truth be told, if I float this out, I mean, they'll take their diamond tricks, but I can't imagine they've got much else.
They have a club trick. They'll get.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, on this lay.
Well,
yeah.
We get 300, but like unfortunately we're just called for games in the majors. So.
Yeah, I could have doubled. I thought I would get a chance to bid 2 hearts later, so I decided not to start with double, especially since it would be hard to show a 5th spade.
Right.
You know, if you have some hand that now bids like 1 no.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this could be really gross. You could just have 3 spades and 10 and.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to do that.
Yeah, no, 1 spade looks good. Unfortunately, I just.
Yeah, you got stuck in no man's land.
Yeah, I have a tricky hand. Maybe next time I'll ever call a no trump. You know.
Yeah. Oh, that would get us to game.
Yeah. Yeah, tough. What was the first one? Oh yeah, I horribly misplayed the first hand. Didn't matter.
I was surprised you didn't play hearts right away, I'll say that.
No, I should knock out the club in case hearts are 4-1. Like, it's a little tricky. If I play a heart and it gets ducked, then ace of diamonds puts me kind of in a weird spot. But I should just knock out the club at trick 2 and then proceed about my business.
Yeah, that's true.
So, I mean, it didn't cost, but that was not a good play.
Yeah, it didn't matter much.
No. Is this normal? Do people just jump to 3-0 with these like balanced 18-19s?
Yeah, I mean, you had asked me a question about whether people would lead a high club on board 3.
Yeah.
And general speedball principles are, if it's possible...
if it's possible, it can happen. You know,
yeah,
that makes sense.
Yeah. The quality in general in these fields is incredibly low, so assumptions that you make about, well, this seems like this is what's happening, apart from the bit about people following with their spots up the line, it's you take inferences at your own risk. Like True. Me doubling on board 2 because the guy passed 1-0.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, completely insane. Didn't you think that he was showing 18 with his pass?
Oh yeah. Well, that's what pass shows.
Right.
Especially when partner has 6.
Yeah.
It's a good time to pass.
Yep.
So, anyway.
Cool. All right, I will be back at the end of the set. Yeah, interesting that Aaron brings this up, that on board 8 he's saying that now kind of common expert practice is that when you pass 1 diamond, so previously when I used to play, it was always when you pass and later come in with a strong bid, you tend to have diamonds. So a double would presumably be strong with diamonds and therefore penalty of 2 diamonds. But he's suggesting that hands like these are a bit tricky, and you can see that here. So double with my hand does make a lot of sense. All right, on to the last hand, short clubs from our opponents. And I was thinking I would open this hand in 4th seat. What do I want to do here? I don't like a no trump, but 2 hearts is a little aggressive. So let's start with a no trump. If partner bids hearts, I can raise to game. If partner bids 2 clubs, I can raise to 3 clubs. Partner bids 2 diamonds, which feels like it was probably going to happen. I can bid 2 no, I can bid 2 hearts. These are all possible. I think I'm going to try 2 no. I don't think our hands fit well, but this feels like the best way forward. If partner has some extras, like 15 with a awkward hand, this might be the only way to reach game. And look at that, partner has 15 with a bit of an awkward hand. So what do we want to do with this one? I suppose maybe I play small. I'm going to pop up with a queen. I don't expect this to get covered. 10 of clubs. And I'm going to go after the heart suit. I think this makes sense. We're putting East in. I mean, the best defense for East would be to switch to spades, but East probably doesn't know what's going on. East might also not know what's going on in the club suit after trick 1. Okay. He plays another club. All right, we are in a bit of a tricky spot. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I do need another trick somewhere. I think I'm going to win this and take a Heart Finesse. And this could be a disaster, but it feels like that might be the best chance for me to make my contract. So let's try it. Okay. Now I have my 9 tricks, I'm just gonna cash out. Yeah, I think I'm content. The defense was bad enough on this deal, I believe, that it's okay to not try and play for any over tricks, like strand the Ace of Clubs and Ace of Hearts, cash some diamonds, exit a spade. So I think I really am content. Also, we reached a game on this hand. Maybe not everyone is reaching game. Maybe people are going to be reaching 4 hearts instead of 3 now. I guess I didn't spend a lot of time thinking about 4 hearts and whether that contract was was going to be making. East kept the Spade King. A shame. 9 tricks. It feels like with the bad breaks, 4 hearts might go down, but I don't have a lot of losers, so I could definitely see it coming home. Anyway, I like the result. West could have... No, I guess there was not a whole lot that the opponents could have done here. Sweet. Probably a pretty good score. So where are we standing? Once again, about 62% on the session. It's kind of cool. We got 2 back-to-back hundreds. Well, I have a pretty normal 1 spade opener. I think in some fields I might get a little cheeky and try opening this a no trump in 3rd seat. This has to be fit showing, I imagine, with spades. Maybe it's intended as a splinter. I suppose I could see that. Actually, it probably is a splinter. Either way, my hand is kind of awful. Partner passes 5 clubs. Huh. I mean, I have a lot of defense. Like, King Jack 3rd of clubs is, I would expect, likely to provide a trick. West surely doesn't have 2 entries for declare to take club finesses. So, and I feel like I have a lot of losers. I mean, I'm missing the Ace King of Spades. And yeah, I don't like this kind of auction in general. Okay, diamond to the ace. I will give partner a diamond ruff. Unfortunately, I only have 1 diamond, and I would not at all be surprised if partner played a heart back here. But yeah, it looks like the opponents have missed their diamond fit. They had a 10-card fit. Partner might think this is suit preference for hearts, which is why I'm saying this. But maybe he can work out what's going on. Oh, crap. That was from Ace King, wasn't it? Oh, I done goofed. Sorry, pard. That one's my fault. Okay, Declare does get to take their finesse. But I do have a club trick coming. And we'll give spade, and it looks like a heart. Although maybe partner had the heart queen. So maybe I was supposed to cover that heart with the king. Ugh. Well, this kind of feels awful. Yeah, sorry, pard. The 9 of hearts back threw me for a loop. I was supposed to figure this out, wasn't I? I knew Declare had long clubs. I knew Declare had 4 diamonds. Yep, that one's on me. My fault. We had discussed specifically that we do play attitude leads in the middle of hand, so not sure I like the 9 of hearts return, but I do kind of understand it. Obviously, partner's just looking for another diamond rough here. And he was not brave enough to underlead his ace-king of spades. How do we do in spades? Looks like we lose a heart and 3 clubs. All right, I'll take it. Plus 300. Not so bad. Should have been 500, though. Yep, should have been 500. Well, ultimately, the opponents missed out on their diamond fit. We didn't bid on to 5 spades. 4 spades was going down, so they even made a phantom sacrifice. It should be a good result, but I do kind of get the sense that we're going to have some company in these spots. It's notable that if East was competing, East really should have balanced with 4 no trump, or bid 4 no trump to suggest that he had both minors. That way they could reach their diamond fit. Long tank from partner. Not gonna take advantage of the UI here, but my hand is garbage. So if I'm forced to bid, I will bid 3 spades. And if I'm not forced to bid, I'm not going to. Sorry. No, that's my fault. I don't mean to laugh at the opponent's ridiculous bidding, but this is the second time today that Dummy has tabled just the strongest hand at the whole table. And it looks like if they have a spade stopper, they should be playing in 3 no trump. And it kind of looks like they might have a spade stopper. Okay. Maybe they didn't have diamonds stopped, but I don't think that's a relevant point on this specific deal. Still, it does kind of feel like 3 no trump might have been the right spot. Well, I'm gonna, I'll let them have their fun. I'll let them play it out. They seem to be having a good time. Partner's ruining all their fun. Well, 3-no does make. Yikes.
Oh, that was an exciting last round.
Yeah, sorry about not covering the heart back. That was... I can obviously work out what's going on. I mean, East has 4 diamonds and long clubs, of course. Of course I should be covering.
Yeah, I just didn't want you... I didn't want to play low and have you win the ace and play a heart back. I wanted to get... Because I didn't know if you had...
Yeah, I know. It's just like, obviously, you don't know that I only have a doubleton diamond. So...
Right.
Yeah.
I figured I should cash the spade first just in case something really bad was happening and they were taking a million tricks. I figured 1 spade was cashing, or it seemed likely that 1 spade was cashing, so...
Sure, yeah, and you're not brave enough to underlead the ace-king of spades?
Yeah, I mean, it didn't seem necessary. You rated... If you didn't have a club trick, you probably had a heart honor, in which case it didn't matter. And again, the guy followed 6-9, so the only way it would have mattered is if you had ace-10-4 to start, which seemed less likely as the play went on, or at least my impression was when I played the king of spades and you played the 10. For whatever reason, it felt like you had a doubleton diamond.
Yeah, I was like concerned about something else, and I don't know, I lost my mind on not getting the extra trick there. That was just silly. I should obviously just encourage spades.
Well, we got beat by Eddie Rose.
I don't know who that is, but...
He's the best bridge player in Orange County. That's what he used to put on his business card.
Wow. That's,
If you knew Eddie, that would be even funnier. Anyway. So, yeah, 10 was good. I would generally bid 3 clubs or 3 hearts when accepting over 2-no.
Right.
Usually.
Yeah, I figured we could find a 5-3 heart fit, and I have a really awkward hand in the auction, but I judge that, like, you can have some really weird hands if I don't bid 2-no. Like, you might be stuck if I bid 2 hearts with this kind of hand and not know what to do.
Yeah. Well, I would have certainly passed.
Right, exactly. And it's just like, you could have these weird 15 counts that you can't open a no trump because you're off shape. So it felt like 2-no was the least of all evils with my hand.
Yeah, I did enjoy the explanation on board 12 as I'm trying to decide whether to bid 3 hearts or double.
Oh yeah, when the opponents said that 3 clubs was a long suit.
Yeah, it was a long suit. So then I asked them preemptive, invitational, and they didn't respond. Little did I know that's because they had a game force.
Right. Well, but they didn't have a game force, right? They had an invitational hand with clubs because that was the game that they thought they were looking for. And they were right. They can't make 5 clubs. So they did well on the board to stay
yeah,
on the game.
Yeah.
Anyway. Yeah, cool.
Otherwise, yeah, I don't think there were any agreement-y things or things that were particularly interesting.
No, I played badly, but, it's that happens from time to time. But yeah, thanks for playing. It was fun.
Yeah, of course. Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Take it easy.
All right, take care. See ya. Cool. Well, that was Aaron. I'm going to try and do more of the kind of chatting while we play sorts of things during the speedballs. And also if I play just normal matches with other players, then we could actually live stream it, which would be cool. People could jump into the chat and comment, and we could talk about some of the hands or talk about life or anything else, basically. Preferably no politics. But ultimately, 64%. Yeah, I did make a couple boo-boos on some hands. I probably could have played this hand better. Maybe we can take a quick look at what's going on at some of the other tables. Well, looks like I had a lot of company in 4 hearts 2 down. But this is all very weird. Some tables didn't find a heart fit and let the opponents play 3 diamonds. Other tables, the opponents sacrificed over 4 hearts which doesn't look like a good choice at this vulnerability. Anyway. And then, yeah, I made a bad play on this one, which did not cost. Now I know that we can double here just to show general values in a good hand, which is kind of cool. I will keep that in mind for next time. Oh no, our hundreds went away. Looks like we finally got compared against the entire field. So, but 64% game, not too bad overall. Anyway, join me next time whenever I do one of these. Maybe I'll look into actually streaming the tournament live. I don't know what the ACBL's rules are on this, but I think that would be cool. I'm still not entirely sure if anyone actually watches a lot of the live recordings that I have. I know I get a couple of views on them, but those could be from the VODs afterwards. So anyway, feel free to drop a comment on this video if you want to see more of these, if you want to see some live broadcasts or whatever kind of rich content you're looking for. I'll see you all later.